Hello everyone, and welcome back yet again to a basic Destiny video that everyone's already done 1,000 times, but I'm too slow and lazy to do it at the same moment. A season of the Worthy review. Yes, so the main points I'll touch upon in this is Seraph Towers and the Seraph Bunkers, a little bit in Grandmaster Nightfall, so I didn't really mess with them. Trials, obviously. I might chuck Guardian games in just for a little comment about how much I hate bounties. Obviously the Felwinter's Lie and its associated bounty, which I probably won't skip with. I'll probably skip most of because people moaned about that enough. And finally, the reason I'm only putting this video out today is because on the weekend, obviously, we had the big almighty crash, and that's why I knew something was coming, so I held back on doing this specifically. So, the Seraph Tower public event. Overall, for a public event, I quite enjoy it, and the heroic version I also quite enjoyed as well when you got a team together, but the issue yet again with matchmaking and those sorts of things persists ever since Warmind and Escalation Protocol. The issue I had with this is I'm not a fan of bounties, as I will say to anyone. And having an entire cool new public event then revolve around doing bounties to then gain bits to then upgrade a bunker to then each week go back and do more bounties to get more bits to upgrade a bunker was not a fun cycle for me. It's a issue that persists in Destiny for quite a while now. But if they can figure out a way, and I know they are literally planning this because they've said about it many times, to just solve how to basically delay is completely the wrong word, to fix this issue of bounty grinding and just make it more impactful of what we do. So I want to play the event, and that's the reason I get rewarded, and I can track my progress that way rather than playing the event and having to do this certain thing for a certain bounty to be able to get the rewards and actually do something in that season. But overall, that is what it is. The mod system I've touched on now, I really enjoy. I like the Warmind Cell principle. I've messed with it a bit, not a massive amount, but enough to actually get a grasp on it. The issue I haven't messed with it too much and implied it into my core build is because I don't know if it's going to get elaborated upon, or if this is literally it, and when the artifact goes away we lose a load of mods for it, and it's just that sort of thing of I want Bungie to come out and say, with all these things they're testing out, whether that is going to be elaborated on, whether this is just it, like it's just gone after this season, no more Warmind Cell elaboration or expansion on it, just done. Grandmaster Nightfall's next. I can safely say I haven't been into them. The reason why I can safely say the rewards don't seem worth it, I might go for the title maybe next season. But I don't see what. It's not even any specific loot from it. Like, imagine if they chuck the old ones back in so you get a random real DFA. I'd be much more likely to go in and actually mess with it. But then, the PvP flip side of GM Nightfall, Trials with Cyrus, I've been into a bit. The reason I haven't too much is because I don't really PvP on console much anymore. PC has been wrought with hackers, but my team plays on console. So I've done bits of it on console, but I'm incredibly rusty at the moment, so I haven't messed with it too much. I really need to get back into console grinding like I used to, just actually be good again, and not have potato aim. But the guns are cool, I'll give them that. Something I'm getting fed up of being killed by Summoner constantly, I'll say that every day. But overall, the meta I actually don't mind. I'm quite enjoying this meta to a degree. A few things obviously I won't mess with, but I think everyone's touched on that. There's people out there far more qualified than me PvP wise to really talk about that sort of stuff. But yeah, and obviously we want some unique armor and stuff as well, but I know they've touched on that, they've already put that out, so I'm not going to really do them for that. Guardian games, or Bounty Simulator as it's commonly been referred to. It's technically a live event, so I'm not going to critique it as part of the season because it was free for everyone. But please, God, don't make me do bounties anymore. After doing bounty grinding, don't make me then do bounties for an event to get a call. Because I like the Heir Apparent. The Heir Apparent's a cool gun. But having to grind bounties for it was a pain in the ass. But, move on. Felwinter's Lie. That was the big thing about this season that, a lot of people's eyes. That, and obviously the last point I'll touch upon in a minute. But the quest for Felwinter's Lie obviously was wrought with issues, but the bits where, like the story elements, apart from I'm going to ignore the bugs and that because those sort of things just happen, we can't deal with them. the story quest at the end, really cool finding about how Felton is exo-parsoning Rasputin and stuff, how Rasputin killed him or something. It was, I need to really go in depth and read it all at some point, but if it's leading to the Deepstone Crypt in the next season or in the season in the future, I'll be very excited about that as a lore possibility, because I've been waiting for that since I'm pretty sure they mentioned it in the Cade mission in Forsaken yet again, and I'm really hoping we get something like that. Would be a really cool season or whole expansion even, all based around that. Yeah, so that could be really cool. Working with Rasputin, almost finding Deepstone Crypt, then maybe I'm to stop him messing with it too much. Could be a really cool thing. The actual gun itself, I want his line, not as big of an issue as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to plague the Crucible, but it's given everyone, because everyone has access to it for the next like 18 hours at time of recording. Yeah, it's good. I personally am not that big of a fan, but yeah, overall pretty good. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about people having it, because with Sunset and becoming a thing, it's not going to be an issue forever. So I think that's why they can do this sort of thing now. And lastly, the almighty crash that I sat through on Saturday for an hour and 50 minutes. I think I was sat in the tower for. Yeah, I'm going to repeat the same issue everyone else said. Took too long. Could have been half hour. But overall, the culmination and the actual crashing of the thing itself was phenomenal. And if that's something they can work on and expand upon in the future, I'm very excited to see what can possibly happen. Because I imagine something like the pyramid ships destroying Titan being one of them. I think it was Pyro Gaming put out on Twitter yesterday, or was it the day before? He put out about, imagine the intro Taken King cutscene with Oryx fighting Mara being partly in that live event. So imagine watching the ships battle overhead and you see the big pulse out that disabled the Dreadnought that Mara did. Imagine that going on in the skybox above you. Just would be awesome. But yeah, overall, season, a bit iffy for me overall. I can't say I played that much of it compared to other seasons in the past. I'm excited to see what tomorrow's season comes, purely for that we don't know anything about it yet. There's been rumours about being called the Season of Arrival. I'm hoping we get a trailer for it later today, maybe tomorrow. But obviously we've got the big reveal tomorrow anyway. So I think that's for the September expansion, the big reveal tomorrow, I'm not too sure. But yeah, overall, thank you very much for watching. My name has been The Bushman, as always, and see ya.